Well, I also wanted to just say that I was actually wanting to get on the call to let you know I'm putting in my 2-week notice. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. I feel like I don't want to cry, but I know it's just like an emotional process right now. Yeah, I appreciate that. Mhm. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'll send you the email about the leave. And then, yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. So, hello guys, and ta-da! I finally did it. I don't know if that's the right way to start this explanation video, but I quit my job the day you're watching this, June 16. That will be my last official day at Amazon. Honestly, the past couple of days, I've been really contemplating how I wanted to share the news with you guys because this is such a big life update and it's a very personal life update. So I just don't know what to do. And please excuse Howell's zoomies. He's gonna be in and out of this room, disrupting me most likely. But if you're a cat owner, you'll understand. Anyway, I guess first off, I want to say that this was not a decision that I took lightly. It wasn't even a rage quitting moment, even though in the past I have wanted to rage quit several times before. This was really thought out and it took me months to make this decision. I even have this notebook right here where I wrote down the reasons why I want to quit and where I am in my life, and basically it was my way of justifying to myself that it's okay to quit. So in this video, I'm gonna explain my decision as well as possible and just talk to you guys as if I was talking to my friends about this. So let's begin. So it's been 5 years at the company and that is a long time. I never expected myself to be here for 5 years, but time just flew by really quickly. I feel like at every pivotal moment in my career here at Amazon, I always justified a reason to stay. This year, I didn't have a justification to stay, so that's why I decided to leave. If you guys been following me for a while, you know that I'm very open and transparent about my experience working in big tech as a software engineer. I've openly talked about my cycles of burnout, work anxiety, mental health, and all the good and bad things about working in tech. And if you know, recently in the beginning of 2025, I took a mental health leave from Amazon. After that, I was forced to kind of analyze my current situation at Amazon in terms of career progression, compensation, and overall reward. And to be honest, I couldn't see any reason why I should stay at Amazon given those three. The main reason why I'm leaving is because I've been really unhappy these days with work and it's just been taking a mental toll on me. At the end of the day, I think that I am not aligned with the work culture here at Amazon. In addition to that, I just felt like I was a bird stuck in a cage. That's the best way I could describe it, but every day I just felt like I was caged in. And I think once I started having that thought, I really forced myself to reflect and think about, okay, yeah, I should definitely leave. When I said that I felt like a bird stuck in a cage, what I mean is, for most of my 20s, I think for all of my 20s, I only did things because I feel like I should have been doing that and it's the right path to go on. And if you grew up in a immigrant family household, you'll probably understand, but there's like just certain expectations of you. For me, it was obviously graduate from college and get a good job. And that's what I did. It wasn't like my parents forced me to get into this field and like become a software engineer. It was my decision, but it was definitely something that I knew that I should do. Like I should get a high paying job, I should have a good career, and I should go into corporate. But I think especially the past couple years, deep down, I really knew that that's not what I wanted forever. I guess for the longest time, I felt like I was trying to fit into this mold that I created for myself of what a successful individual would look like. And I think especially the past year, it was harder for me to mentally fit into that mold, to stay in my corporate 9 to 5 and to just fit that character. So with all that said, I recently turned 28, and that means I only have 2 more years left in my 20s. And I spent most of my 20s in corporate at Amazon, and I don't know why, but it feels like I know I learned so much and I'm really grateful for my experience here, but it just felt like I spent so much of my 20s doing something that I should be doing instead of doing what I truly want. And at the end of the day, I want to try pursuing something for myself instead of doing what I should be doing. I feel like I never gave myself the luxury to do that. And now I'm finally having the courage to say goodbye to that life and just do something for myself. I'm getting really emotional because it's very personal for me, but in my early 20s, entering big tech and becoming a software engineer and working in this field was one of my biggest dreams. And it was like that dream life that I really wanted to manifest and live. I'm very thankful and grateful that I've had that opportunity to experience this life. But people change and our values change and we just evolve over time. I truly just want to start pursuing my dreams and building out my dream life and seeing where it goes, because I feel like I need to take the risk now, and it's better to do it now than later, especially since I'm still in my 20s and the only dependent I have is my cat Howl. So I want to really try to focus on building my dream life, whatever it may look like. I did attempt to do some job hunting, but after the initial few phases, I just lost interest, and I'm someone that's very determined. So if I really wanted to, I would have done all that leak code grind, gone through the hustle, and grinded out to find another job at a different company. But after the initial phases, I just lost interest and I wasn't even trying, to be frank. And I think it's because deep down I knew that after I leave Amazon, I didn't want to go to another company and go to a different place. I think finding a new job and having that change wouldn't have given me any sort of fulfillment, which is why I just didn't even really try to achieve that. If there's one thing that I learned from my time at Amazon is the idea of a two-way door decision. That said, Amazon will always be there, big tech will always be there, but my 20s won't, and the ambition or the dreams that I have at this time will not always be there, or it might not always be reachable. So I'm taking the risk to leave and just pursue something for myself. And that's the beauty of a two-way door decision. Tech will always be there. So if I decide to go back into the tech industry and just have a normal corporate life, that's always an option. I'm not leaving it forever. It's not like I can never go back to that life. But I know that at this moment in my life, just dropping everything and pursuing something for myself, I think that option will never be there without a lot of risks. And right now I have the lowest risk possible to go do something for myself. So that is why I'm leaving as well. So for the past 3 years, I believe, I've been creating YouTube videos and just trying to show you guys a very realistic and transparent glimpse of my life in my 20s as I navigate not only my personal but also my professional life. And I found that very fulfilling. It just became such a big part of my life because I originally started this channel to showcase my perspective of what it's like being a tech girly and give you guys a new view of what it's like and just inspire other people to join this field. And it's kind of bittersweet that I'm leaving big tech, but I guess I just want to say that I'll still be the same me, just a different version with a different title. And it'll be a very big change for sure, especially for me. I'm not gonna be employed for the first time ever, but yeah. I don't think people are meant to do one thing for the rest of their lives. I've had the opportunity to meet so many different and amazing people in the past year alone, and they've worn so many different hats and had so many different professions throughout their lives. And that's just another reminder that just because you start off your career doing one thing doesn't mean you're stuck with that forever. And I definitely had that reality check. I think to truly just grow, it's also really important to kind of explore different avenues. So this is my little growth period. I'm very excited, but at the same time I am anxious. But more so I'm excited, which is a good sign. I know that this video might seem like it's all over the place, and honestly it's because my mind is all over the place too. But at the end of the day, I'm really excited for my new journey, and I'm excited to show you guys what it's like after you leave big tech and try to pursue something on your own. I just want to say thank you guys for being here, and what you'll expect from me is just definitely more content and different type of content now that I'm not working in big tech anymore. And please subscribe, please follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok. I've been posting a lot more on that. I think I'm gonna start a Substack to just brain dump a lot of my thoughts that I can't really articulate through just speaking to the camera. Yeah, I'm excited, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.